Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW. It could be practically any BMW guys. And if you need to replace inner tie rod or outer tie rod, stay with us, we'll explain how to do that. We'll be demonstrating on this BMW here X4, which is built on the X3 platform, but it will be almost the same for 3 Series, 4 Series, 5 Series guys. Multiple BMWs it will cover. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we guys try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do all that work? Simply due to the fact that our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos for you. And if you need to buy any parts, tools for a good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tools and supplies from. So with that being said, let's explain what we're going to do. That we have the car in the air, and we will explain. I recommend to use jack stands always, never use jack itself. We have here the lift, the little portable lift. If you need to buy some, I'll put the link where we got ours from, so check it out. Now let's go ahead and continue with the inner and outer tie rod removal. So the tie rods guys, this is the inner tie rod. This connects to the rack and pinion right here. And then this one connects to the outer tie rod. The outer tie rod connects to the wheel hub. So let's go ahead and explain how to remove and replace them now. So let's go ahead, remove the wheel, get the bolts loose. Perfect. If the wheel is stuck guys, if your wheel is stuck and it cannot come out, we have a special video that explains how to remove a wheel that is stuck and how to prevent that from happening again. So check it out. It will teach you how to do it. So now this one will be stuck as well guys. So what we'll need to do, so never put your hands on the inside. This one will be stuck quite a bit guys. The bolts started coming loose. Let me see if I can remove them so they don't scratch the wheel. And it looks like this one stuck quite a bit. It started coming loose. And the wheel came off guys. So let's go ahead and continue with the next step now. We'll turn the steering wheel all the way to the left. You can hear our noise. Perfect. Now WD-40 guys, soak guys, with WD-40 the top nut on the outer tie rod, inner tie rod here as well. That will need to be done, otherwise you may have a hard time removing them. We pre-soak towels when we jack the vehicle up, so that way we can continue with the next step. So right here guys, we're going to get a wrench. I'll recommend to get the correct size wrench. We'll be getting this one loose. Wasn't too tight. That WD-40 rust penetrating is amazing stuff guys. It makes things work really good. So yeah, that's good now. So all we have to do now, we need to get that nut loose here. Every time you remove tie rods guys, you need to get a front end alignment. So what I would recommend, to actually measure the distance when the vehicle is lifted from the front of the tire on each side, from left to right tire, and on the back, write them down so you can at least get it somehow drivable to where you can get to the shop for an alignment. But never drive, in my opinion, without getting in a line, because you can get in an accident, because it will make the car actually unstable guys. So you can always always measure to make sure that you install it correctly. So now this one we need to break it loose here. So let me see, it may not, let me see if it's going to come out or it's not going to. This should, see if we can get it loose. No, it's pretty tight to break the two pieces apart. This one is loose as well. What we need to do in our case, these sometimes, I'll spray a little bit of things, because that nut here, has that washer. Right here we're going to spray a little bit of stuff it compresses that one quite a bit, okay, and that's what makes in some cases unable, okay, to break the two pieces loose. So right here in the crack here, guys, okay, on the back and the front side, we need to spray good. Here on top too, okay, let me see, hold the towel there, okay, I'll spray. Okay, I don't know why this one is leaking. Okay, I think it's seen better days. Nope. 1 second. I don't think it's open all the way. I think our thing, and we broke our straw. So we need to replace it with a new one. Okay, we sprayed some. I'll get the Interphone, another spray that's really good as well. Let me show you. Interphone is amazing stuff as well, a little bit more expensive. Okay, 1 second, let me just get here in the crack. Okay, this one is really good stuff, guys. Let me soak a little bit more. Okay, perfect. Going to let it soak and we'll continue. So now here we'll get 2 wrenches, guys, okay, and it's going, 2 of us at the same time. It's going. Now we're going to unscrew it. Okay, now we can continue unscrewing later. Okay, now we just need to gotta make sure that we break it loose. Here we need to remove the ball joint nut out now. Okay, this one here. Now if it starts spinning when you get it loose, you can hold it with a hex key right here, you can see. But now we need to get a socket, okay, something big here. Let's see what fits here so we can get them loose, actually, those nuts. So 21 millimeter, guys, 21 millimeter. Now, okay, we got it loose. Let's go ahead, get that nut loose. Again, if it's spinning, you can use a box wrench and hold it on top with the hex key. Let's see. It's about to come off. No. Oh, it came. Perfect. A little bit of rust here. Okay, now there are 2 possibilities. You can get a hammer and hammer it here, guys. Okay, but what we're going to do once we remove the nut, we're going to spray underneath here and let it soak. Okay, fill it up. Okay, with juice there, let it soak. Okay, perfect. Now once it soaks, you're going to tap here. If you're reusing your outer tie rod for some reason, okay, later we might need to hit on top a little bit, but go ahead, let's hit it here. Okay, and it broke loose. I put the nut so that way it doesn't fall out all of a sudden as well. Now I grab the, okay, 1 second. Now I need to turn the steering wheel a little bit to the right. Okay, and we can get it out. Perfect. And at that point, okay, we need to hold here if we want to unscrew it. Okay, right there, I'm holding it. Perfect. Now we're going to do that. And okay, let me just turn that light a little bit because it's blinding the camera. Okay, let's see if we can hold it here with that wrench. Okay, okay, the other way. If we can unscrew it now. So eventually, guys, okay, 1 second. Okay, let me turn that light again because we blind ourselves here. Eventually it comes out. You need to see how much the old one was screwed, so you need to screw the new one about the same distance as well. Okay. It's getting there. Perfect. Now, that nut. We'll need to remove it later as well. Why? Because we'll need to remove the seal, okay, and slide it that way, because otherwise we will not be able to get to the inner tie rod, okay, to get it loose. Watch with that penetrating liquids that we use here, guys. The Interphone is one of the best ones. Again, a little bit expensive, but it works great. We need to break that that clamp loose on the back side, and that clamp, okay, with a screwdriver we can do it, I believe. To get it out, just don't damage your boot. We'll be reusing our boot. I recommend to buy a new one if you're doing the job. So that clamp, we'll remove it out of here. Okay. Now what do we need to do right there? We need to get that one loose on the back side there. Perfect. Now we can grab it and slide it out. And now, guys, okay, let's see here. You might need to clean it a little bit or lubricate it. If you want to, you can spray a little bit of Interphone to make it come out easier if it's too tight, because there is one lip that it needs to jump. So let me just spray one little bitty drop of spray, guys. Okay, just let's spray it a little bit with the screwdriver, and I want to spray underneath it a little bit. Okay, that's perfect. One drop, okay, to break it loose. And now let's go ahead and see if we can bring it out. Okay, still trying there, but okay, come on. Okay, and it came out, guys. You can see it has the canals that holds it in place. Let's see if our problem, okay, is here now, guys. And it looks like it has just a little bit of play. So at that point, guys, in order to just remove the inner tie rod, okay, we found out our problem. Okay, we just inspected it. The tie rod is pretty tight. Okay, our problem, okay, obviously is not the tie rod. Our problem, guys, is with we need to adjust the play in the rack and pinion. We'll have a video how to do that. There is a special tool. Once we get it, okay, we should be able, okay, to fix that, because otherwise, okay, we'll have play in that rack and pinion. Rack and pinion is pretty expensive and it's adjustable. There is no need to replace it. But if you need to replace the inner tie rod, all we have to do, get a wrench that size and unscrew it. Get the other one tight, okay, and put everything together in reverse order. We took it apart. Now for the boot, okay, that's those are the clamps that we'll be using. I'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get the clamps from, how they work and all that stuff, the pliers, okay, all that will be mentioned in the description of the video below. But those are special pliers that you install the boot clamp with. So hopefully the video will be helpful to any of you needing help with that. Thank you for watching and see you next time. So now, guys, right here we found out our problem, okay, with the play is not from the inner tie rod. Inner tie rod actually looks a little bit loose on this side, but there is absolutely zero play. No play at all. Okay, zero, nothing. But if you guys, okay, pay attention, okay, our play is right here, okay, right here inside the rack and pinion. So we need to adjust the play in the rack and pinion. We'll have a video how to do that on the BMW X4, X3, check it out, how to adjust the play, because otherwise, okay, there is no need to buy a new rack and pinion. You can adjust it, but we're waiting on a special tool. But if you're replacing the inner tie rod, all you have to do, unscrew it, install the new one. Later get your boot, put the new one in, get your boot. You need to get, you have special pliers, okay, and clamps. I'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. That's the pliers right here, the clamp, and you install everything in reverse order. We took it apart and take your car for front end alignment. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.